I have an LA spa that shows 32 as an error code on the display. What does this mean?
Who manufactured the spa?
Ella Spas. It's a 2007.
Do you plan on doing the work yourself?
Yes.
Anything else we should know to help you best?
I've had expert spa technicians working on it for 3 years. They have not fixed it yet.
Most likely this is a low temperature sensor not being recognized by the control panel. Possibly this sensor is faulty, or the panel is at this particular contact. It would require locating the sensor and bypassing it and see if the problem goes away. If not, then the sensor is most likely good and the problem is elsewhere. Hello. Thank you for using JustAnswer. My name is I will be assisting you today as well as trying to find a quick and simple solution to your specific question. Please understand that not all things can be resolved at home or in the way we might hope. Some may need closer inspection and intervention, others are simply not feasible or advised. However, all my responses are designed to be helpful, insightful, and any guidance or suggestions are based from the information that you have provided on your post above, with the intent of trying to save you time, money, and headaches. I have found in many cases it has always been better if we can establish an effective way of communicating, since either of us may have some additional information or questions that may be necessary in resolving the problem you are experiencing. Therefore, I will kindly ask that while your question is open to check your email, as I may send you updates or I may need additional information to help answer your question. Also, uploading clear photos will greatly help us both. However, if you feel I have not been very helpful or the answer I provided was not what you were expecting, then please do not rate me bad or poorly, 1 or 2 stars. It is best for both of us if you just ask me again to continue looking for more information or another possible solution. If I am unable to provide a better response, I can OPT out of your question, which will open it up for another expert that might be able to provide more assistance on this issue. Keep in mind that once I have been rated, it does not end our conversation. You can always come back later and ask me a follow-up question if you believe it has relevance on this issue. Please note that there is only so much I can do from my computer, and I may not be able to help you resolve or fix this problem, especially if it becomes apparent that a qualified service provider should be contacted to perform additional testing, diagnosing, troubleshooting, and has the required tools to make the necessary repairs. I appreciate your understanding and cooperation of these requests. If you have any additional information you would like to add, just let me know and I will see if I can locate some more solutions to this question.
Thanks so much. How do I bypass the sensor? Is this something I could find on YouTube?
The easiest way is to disconnect the sensor and place a jumper wire over the contacts. This will make the system think the sensor is working properly. Here is a link to better see what a jumper wire looks like. https://n.wikipedia.org/wiki/jump_wire.
Thanks. Is the low temperature sensor the same as the regular sensor? The regular temperature sensor has been replaced twice. I know where that is but not sure about other sensors.
Here is usually 2 sensors, one high and one low. The sensors are usually fairly easy to find, anything with wires on it can be traced. Obviously pumps and heaters are easy to spot, but everything else is either a switch or a sensor.
Okay. I'll look in the morning. Thanks.
Okay, hopefully it will be easy to locate.
Found one wire from the silver temp bulb in the tub side, that plugs into the control panel. The gray wire splits into a red and black.
Greet. Just disconnect that item and jump the contacts and see if the error goes away. If so, bad sensor; if not, problem is elsewhere. Also look close at the circuit board, as sometimes small parts can become loose and cause shorts and bad connections.
I'm confused. This sensor was replaced twice in the last year. I cannot find two sensors.
IT may be co-located with another item such as the thermostat. If you do not see a separate sensor, no big deal, some spas have them, some do not. The main point is to start troubleshooting what you can for where the problem is coming from, and it may or may not be easy to locate. Most spas are designed to measure both the low and high temperatures at startup, so the heater will know what to do, as well as the pumps to start running for the filters and circulation of heated water. If you are not able to continue troubleshooting on your own, you may need to contact a local trusted service provider, as there are a lot of small electronics on these circuit boards, which may be causing the problem, rather than a separate item.
THX. As I said, I've had 3 specialized techs come. They replaced the part that I showed in the picture twice, but it didn't fix the problem. One guy replaced a heater. It's cost me a ton of money and it still doesn't work. Each tech claims that their work was needed, so I pay. After it goes into the error, if I flip the breaker off and let the spa sit for a couple hours, then turn it on and start the pumps, it will heat only for the duration of the cycle. 30 minutes. If I keep turning on the pumps, it will eventually get to 101 or whatever I set it at. Then it seems to go okay for a few days. Sometimes for weeks. Then I'll see the 32 pop up again, the water is getting cold. It also starts cycling on and off in rapid succession. Like the pump starts on for 1 second and the off for a second. Repeats. Might do it until I go out and flip the breaker to shut it down. This is not the normal cycle that it goes through, where I've set it to do this twice a day. By the way, when I remove the panel, I feel water where the sensor goes into the tub. Shouldn't this be dry?
Why, yes, there should be no leaks. Sorry to read about the experiences with the techs. It is sad they try to take advantage of those that really don't know too much. Everything you are mentioning more and more is pointing to a problem on the circuit board, especially since you are letting the spa cool down when you turn the breakers off, and since it does not appear to be a large item like a pump or a heater, and if you have been bypassing the sensors and switches, that leaves the circuit board. If something is heating up like a small capacitor or a resistor, it may be setting this error in motion. I am not one to tell you to go out and replace the board unless I know for sure it is bad. This is why troubleshooting is such a headache with spas, but if you have eliminated all the probabilities, that doesn't leave much remaining. If any water is getting on the board, the water does conduct electricity and it could be shorting out, causing the intermittent error. I wish I could point you straight to the problem, but I only have your eyes, ears, and insight to go off of.
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert now, visit JustAnswer.com/YTHI.